places out there. Did you forget to go home last night? You remember last time I was having a bit of trouble with me water? No, not that kind, don't be like that. It was the drought and all them restrictions and everything died. Remember K-Wall and all that carry on. Anyway, this new bloke we got, what's he, a bloke called Cack. He reckons everything's going to be all right because of the desalination plant that's down that way somewhere or other. So he said, you know, lots of water in lots of pipes, we can all do what we like. Right, out I go. Buy all these seedlings, plant the bloody lot. What happens? The lot are dead. Look at them. Dead as a dodo. Why? I'll tell you why. The bloody water's so expensive you can't afford to use it. You know, my old woman sent me back to the quack the other day. You know, just, you know, oh, little thing. My old woman. 1 in a million. Look at her, you think she's one in a raffle. 4 hours on the beauty parlour yesterday, I don't think she got served. We caught her Harvey Norman. No interest for 2 years. Well, you know, we got kicked out of Kilburn not long ago, you know. They knocked down all the houses, built them new ones, sold them at a bloody great profit. We finish up north there somewhere in one of those old suburbs. They tarred it up with 3 coats of Dulux. I tell you, those places, the walls are so thin you can hear the woman next door change her mind. Every time they pull the chain next door, they empty our bath. They're that small. There's her lot, there's my lot, then there's our lot, there's 2 chairs in the place. My turn to sit down a week next Friday. You know, when I first met my wife, she was working in Ashton Circus, tattooed lady, tattooed all over. Very interesting. If I can't sleep at night, I sit up and look at the pictures. On her chest, she's got a battleship. When I first met her, it was a rowing boat. Oh, good. Look, I better go. I've got an appointment at the dentist. I cracked a tooth off on a ginger nut on the way to work this morning. Work cover's going to fix it for me. Now, that reminds me. I heard an update on the 3 bears. Baby bear comes down. Who's been eating my porridge? Father bear comes down. Who's been eating my porridge? Over there alongside the sink is Mother bear. And who was it that got up early and cleaned up last night's mess? Mother bear. And who was it that did the washing up? Mother bear. And who was it that did the washing and the ironing? Mother bear. Who was it that fed the dog? Mother bear. Who was it that swept the front veranda? Mother bear. I haven't had time to make the bloody stuff yet. I'll see you later.
G'day, mate. Here's a little something for your trouble. I really appreciate what you've done. I'll do what I can. Right.
Is that you, Brian?
Yes.
The name you want is Hal.
That's right. Thanks, mate. There you go.
Oh, don't tell him I told you.
Here is the fellow I'm telling you about, huh?
Yeah, have you done this sort of thing before? What do you think, mate?
He's highly recommended.
Yeah, take this and no stuff-ups. No worry. Okay, how many times have I told you? Don't worry, just don't worry, okay?
I
Trust
am
me.
aware of the procedure.
Absolutely, 100%.
You know what to say.
Will you just keep your voice down, though, okay? Shh.
Give it.
Thank you very much. Quick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to you all at the February meeting of the Burnside Council.
I hear you're the new thinker in residence.
That is so. I now occupy that office.
Tell me, what does a thinker in residence do?
Well, I sit and but I can still do it at 87.
ushers in another age. He tallies up the score and sits aghast at how his life is passing by so fast. Retirement was inevitable then. He turned into a senior citizen. He mopes at home until at last his wife, resenting this intrusion in her life and sensing many years of it ahead, dismisses him, protesting to his shed, where useless things too good to throw away surround him as he sits alone each day, endeavouring to fashion something good from all his sawn-off bits of salvaged wood. Or, wishing for some peace, she may contrive to make him take his car out for a drive. He should resist and stay at home. Instead, he pulls a felt hat low upon on his head and sends his fellow countrymen insane by driving slowly in the passing lane. Oblivious to those who from afar erect 2 fingers at his dawdling car. Because of his advanced decrepitude, he doesn't recognize this sign as rude, but drives along in total peace of mind in front of queues of traffic trapped behind.
I'm Hyacinth.
Penelope.
I'm Godfrey.
I'm Gwyn.
Known each other for 50 years. Friends with big and big. Lent each other money. Raised each other's kids.
They
Take a stove and smell. Wouldn't be there for grids.
When the fiscal pack-up struck and the whole world had to lose, one night we said, oh, sod all this, let's go on a cruise. So we sailed away for a year and a day in a beautiful P&O boat. We took some honey and plenty of money, wrapped up in a 500. Aha, wrapped up in a 500. First stop Fiji, Livu in the islands of Fiji. They totally buggered up everything, just between you and me. The country's going down, but man, the scenery was sublime. Europeans have got their economy shot, but we had a wonderful time. We had a wonderful time. Then we sailed to Athens.
That's the capital of Greece.
Apparently their president is rogering his niece. Everything's in ruins.
They're criminal deaths and crime.
It was shockingly hot, we were covered in drop, but the oozer was sublime. The oozer was sublime. We thought we'd do some trekking in the highlands of Nepal.
The people there subsist somehow on almost bugger-all.
They're simply everywhere, corruption, vice and crime. It was terribly steep, but it's going to sleep.
But we had an interesting time.
We had a interesting time. Then off we went to Africa and on Peninsula.
Shops and lines and tankers there in a beautiful national park.
Was they had some problems, not much water to the sun. There's no end of war, diseases galore, but we had some wonderful fun. We had some wonderful fun. We thought, on the whole, we'd give the Middle East a miss.
Never know, Godfrey, when suddenly you'll find us off in a spot of bother.
I mean, it could really spoil one's day in covered in bits of suicide bomber.
Not to mention one's outfit.
Gives a whole new meaning to the expression population explosion, doesn't it?
Back in dear old Adelaide, from Venice, Spain and Rome. Our lives enriched by travel, but so glad to be home.
We spent a bloody fortune, seen a world as past its prime. But we don't care, we're all gracious kids. We had a wonderful time.
Good afternoon, all of you. Thank you for coming to today's conference. In respect of the vulnerable Australian nuclear industry, it's an open secret that we're on a very steep learning curve.
Excuse me, what does open secret mean?
And what's a steep learning curve? What's a steep learning curve?
I'll continue. But by accepting our mutual differences and agreeing to disagree at this point in time, we can...
I'm sorry, at this point in time, does that mean now?
No, it does not. Be quiet. The leader of the opposition has done another backflip.
But if you do a backflip, you end up facing the same way.
Look, shut up, I'll have you idiots totally decimated.
Oh, well, that'd be good. I can do with losing 10% of my weight.
I continue on. These series of routine emergencies and preventable deaths must be successfully stopped.
How can you unsuccessfully stop them?
Sorry, what's a routine emergency?
What's a preventable death?
Stop constantly trying to undermine me. Just try and think outside of the square.
What square? Victoria Square.
Look, you don't realise the enormity of the black hole in the budget.
Don't mean enormousness.
I'm terminating this press conference forthwith and as from now. My God, the press pack these days is a bunch of illiterate morons.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Tony Bones and this is Q&A, the program where you learn something about everything in just under 25 minutes. Now, if we could meet our wonderful panel for this evening. First of all, we have Dr. Safrai Ibrahim Khan, Curtis Professor of Oral Hygiene. Bob the Builder.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Bob.
Prawns, mate.
Prawns, ever charming. And of course, we have the Icelandic singer, songwriter, and actress Björk. Ladies and gentlemen, our very, very special guest for this evening, ex-Prime Minister Mr. Paul Keating.
Now look, Abbott's a fool and a jackass. With the intelligence of a cockroach, who still gets his mother to tie his shoelaces.
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
And don't get me started on the rest of that pack. That pack of conga lines, suckers and scumbags and mangy, brainless maggots. Not to mention the National Party, who couldn't get a root in a brothel with a fistful of fivers.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Keating. Thank you. We'll take that as a comment and move right on to our next section, which is a brief question from a member of our audience. Where's Peter? Peter? Oh, thank you.
It seems to me that with a huge